Hello, 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 and welcome back to another Andrew Bortz'z career mode on Expert in a car that I won't try to pronounce. It's another race. The Canadian Grand Prix should be exciting according to Bortz'z, but we'll have to wait and see. I am at Ruda, usual stuff, blah, blah, blah. I have a Russian and a German with me. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that was
actually
the best intro ever.
I know.
yeah.
Totally
Actually,
planned it.
one of my two favorite tracks. This one
I love
in
it.
Formula One.
Love
Yeah.
it.
That's amazing.
The other one I love is, funnily enough, Melbourne, which looks a lot like this one.
Yeah, very similar tracks.
Both street tracks. Tight
Mhm.
corners.
Yeah, I of course acknowledge that Monaco, Spa, Monza, and all are great, but those are just my favorites.
Canada always excites. I don't even think there's ever been a boring Canadian Grand Prix in recent memory. Has there been?
I don't know.
Maybe during like mid 2000s Schumacher domination period, but I don't know. As Bortz'z takes us through qualifying results that we're totally ignoring, our favorite poster child for fuel conservation, Hulkenberg, is in P19. The usual suspect.
Yay.
Andrew Bortz'z starting in P3,
So I was right. Okay.
far ahead of his teammate in P20. Hamilton and Alonso ahead, Button and Webber behind. And doesn't look like any rain coming this race. Going through some of his developments.
You know what? Funnily enough, I think from the person who's starting from pole is actually the person. No, wait, Vettel started from pole in 2012 in the actual race, right?
I
I don't know.
I think
Probably.
Vettel started from pole, but Hamilton won.
yeah, Hamilton won on tire strategy. I think.
Yeah, Grosjean was
Yeah,
second
And
on
then
the strategy. Perez was
actually
third.
started from pole, didn't he?
I think it was Vettel. Let me check.
Okay, check that shit. Yeah, tires ended up playing the key role in the end of that race. Because I think
Yeah.
that wasn't that the last race where we had the new winner in 2012.
Were there seven or there were 8 consecutive winners? No,
Right.
7. Yes, it was.
Seven different
And
winners.
indeed, Lewis Hamilton
Yeah.
won it, and indeed, Sebastian Vettel started from pole.
Okay.
So.
God, we're so good. You're so good. I didn't do anything.
That basically sums up backmarkers F1 in a nutshell. One person
What?
thing and the other people take credit. So anyway, Bort's doing some crazy shit with his tires. I've given up on trying to predict what he's doing.
Yeah, I
Long.
was just watching a great race and a great fucking track.
Yep, indeed. I've had my caffeine.
I just did too. I don't know what it is. I woke up about 6 hours ago, actually, which is really late by Russian standards. I still want to sleep like crazy. Okay, enough with the head seizures. Is that by popular demand, Andrew? Is that because I bitch about it in every video?
Yes, because his whole world focuses around you, Valentin.
You know, I don't know. That was kind of...
So anyway, here we are at the start of the race. It should be epic. It should be exciting. We have 3 lights already, 4 and 5, and we are away. To my own Murray Walker, did not go so well. Bort's getting a shit ton of wheel spin, flicking it up to mixed 3, missing a gear.
Hey,
And oh, big Hamilton on the inside. Bort's is always up to P1 in the first freaking corner. That is insane.
well, the AI in F1 20 whatever doesn't start very good, so that was to be expected.
True, but that was still fantastic.
Still.
Yeah, that was
still
good.
Good move. Good move.
Okay, so
Now what?
I'm establishing a gap to Hamilton, but it's
Now we fast forward, or what are we doing?
Fast forward 70 laps.
yeah.
Oh, Hamilton is sort of catching Bort's bit. Bort's getting a little wheel spin going into the right-handing chicane, and Hamilton's
I'm guessing McLaren has more straight line speed. That would make sense.
not necessarily though. Aero differences. If the Caterham has less downforce, it by proxy has less drag.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like. Oh God.
Are you gonna complain about that all video?
Yeah,
Of course he is.
it's terrible.
You're terrible. As Bort's completely
Oh.
magical slowdown.
Actually, fair play. He lets Hamilton through.
And Alonso.
Very respectful.
It's really, I mean, with the magic slow down bumper rumble strips, we're going to slow him down. This is going to take Alonso on the outside, maybe. Nope, Alonso's going to defend his position and cut Bortz'z off. So we're
Weapon button, I think, on his ass, and that was a bit iffy.
a little bit of a scary oversteer moment there, but nicely handled, nicely corrected. Cutting,
Backing a bit too much, I'd say, judging by.
yeah. He took that curb like, oh, who was it that crashed into Alonso in 2011? Button? Was it Button?
Into Alonso, yeah.
Yep.
Sort of the same kind of position.
It was the guy who won the race, actually, so yeah.
That would be Button then, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Bortz'z still taking a lot of curb there and getting a fair amount of oversteer. I want to look at
It
not.
looks like Alonso's quicker than Hamilton, so they could slow each other up if this was a proper racing game.
True. Are we already complaining about Codemasters 2 laps?
You know what? Adam
Have we,
Babiak
have we ever stopped?
watch Grand Prix Legends Let's Play, you know, by some guy who also uses Track IR, and there, like, you can see how people slow each other down by fighting, how the driver AIs make mistakes all the time. It never happens in here. Or if it does, it happens really rarely. I don't like that.
Who's the guy that was doing that? You said?
Adam, Kitsune, whatever. Sorry.
Link me to that. That sounds interesting.
Oh, of course. Sure.
And Bortz'z is
Just
catching.
don't watch it right now. But
Bortz'z is really catching Alonso. Bortz'z is massively catching Alonso. Bortz'z is past Alonso, and
wow, that was ballsy.
made it work. Now the problem though
I
is that
hope your types don't make any sound when I do this. Okay,
I heard a.
that doesn't matter. That's
It's scary.
That's the channel that does the Grand Prix Legends Let's Plays. Might find them interesting, actually. They're pretty good.
I might have to hit him up. We could do another series on top of this one, can't we?
Yeah.
It's more cash flow. Anyway,
All for the fans, baby. All for
and let's see. Alonso's all over Bortz'z ass. Takes that a little bit more organized. Didn't go over the track. And is catching Hamilton by quite a
Yeah.
distance.
That's good. And that doesn't look too fast for McLaren there, so
Yeah. Trying to figure out where they're losing so much. Grosjean? What's he doing going fastest? He hasn't crashed into somebody yet.
you don't remember how
Maybe he did, and he has a clear
Canada-
track.
That's what I was about to say. He's probably in the back somewhere.
Do
Trying.
you remember how his race in Canada went?
Because it was one of the few races where he didn't hit. Actually, no, he didn't even hit somebody in Canada. Just,
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
he hit somewhere everyone else. So I mean, wouldn't surprise me.
No, I think Canada was actually one of the few ones. So, is this the time where we discuss what recently happened in actual recent F1? Because actual recent things have been actually recently happening.
Yeah, things are actually finally happening again. So,
Recently, yeah.
So our resident Marussia fan and our resident Caterham fan should discuss what is two completely new lineups for teams that they like, while I sit and giggle like an evil person.
well, first off, we see Bortz'z here getting the DRS on Hamilton.
Yeah, that'll be an overtake, I think.
And Bortz'z is going to go on the outside.
Yep.
Brakes way too early and Bortz'z takes a position. So, Caterham, Marussia. Very interesting programs in their own rights. Haven't seen much from Marussia because it keeps breaking. I guess work out the niggles now.
Yeah, we're recording this as of day 2 of Harris testing, by the way.
Yeah, so it's already broken twice. The Caterham, on the other hand, doesn't look like it's made that much progress from
Doesn't look like it's made any progress whatsoever.
for Marvin's sake. But yeah, no, it doesn't look like it's gone anywhere. And we've gotten.
But it looks good.
I like the color scheme too. Yeah, I don't know.
The new colors look amazing. I really like them.
Yeah, I
The
really.
shiny, bright green looks very cool. Yeah, the car.
Porsche looks really good also. Gotta give him that. The arrow sort of thing they have
Yeah.
going there.
Yeah.
It's a good looking car. The
Dynamic,
driver lineups.
it's no different whatsoever from the previous car. Basically, it's just it looks shit.
What looks shit?
The aero package on the Caterham.
Oh, no.
And then their exhaust, which is the only interesting feature I think from an aerodynamics perspective, is probably going to be ruled illegal.
Yeah, I know. Ellison already considering filing a complaint. For those not in the new, James Ellison is the technical director at Lotus, I believe, or something like that.
Wait, which Lotus? Lotus or
Lotus.
Pseudo Lotus?
No, the Grosjean Raikkonen team.
Okay, gotcha. Make it laps down on fuel. Could we see a repeat of
Oh, please no, China.
China? Yeah.
I don't want to. So, well, he's on normal now, so clearly, probably not.
Well, no, I wasn't even referring to the whole 8 laps down thing. I was referring more to the AI suddenly magically finding 5 seconds of pace on them thing.
Oh, I hope not.
That would be interesting. That would make the experience
Although they'll have trouble overtaking him on this circuit, clearly.
very true.
If only if he chooses his pits right, no fucking rain this time, we're gonna see a good race.
Indeed.
What do you think of the driver lineups, guys?
Yeah, you go first.
Well, I really don't like that Marisha have decided to drop Block. I really like Timo Block. I thought he was a good presence for the team, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. Razzia looks like he has potential. Really hasn't gotten a chance to show anything. I mean, neither has
Max Chilton.
Shilton. Yeah, neither is Shilton either, for all it's worth, because they keep having technical problems. But it's what testing's for. I'd rather have them work these technical problems out now than have them at Australia. And
Do you actually know why they had Razzia unveiled like at 7 a.m. in the morning today? Or something? Because they were planning to test him for the 2 remaining days, but Shilton's car broke the first day, so they had to run Razzia's car day 2. Except that one broke now, so I don't know what they're gonna do.
That sucks.
But at least they finally confirmed him. I mean, Jesus Christ. Only took a
Yeah.
week, guys.
I guess it was just something having to do with contractual legalities and
Probably.
crap. I'm sure they wanted to. Oh god, I need more caffeine. I'm sure they wanted to confirm him, but contractually.
Yeah, I guess so. Now all that's left is for Force India to confirm Bianchi.
Yeah. But as far as Caterham goes, that's even more interesting. I really don't understand why they dropped Kovalainen.
Because he didn't show the pace last season. That's
Again,
pretty much
yeah,
it.
I agree. He didn't show much. Of it.
He was awesome in 2011. He was
But he was
not that
so-so.
awesome.
Yeah.
Not so awesome in 2012, and
And in case
Yeah,
Hope Linen fans, which I know, hey Marvin,
hey,
are
yeah,
interested, where he might end up. Kovalainen, as a proper Finnish driver, expressed interest
Rally.
in rally. So that might be where we see him, which would be good.
Yeah.
I'd
Still-
really like to see hiking rally.
Yeah,
He can-
I think the move was pretty obvious that Heike would make it to the 2013 lineup.
Yeah.
I think that was pretty obvious.
It was pretty much a
Obvious.
straight bout for the second seat between Petrov and Van der Garde. And it was
Yeah.
completely monetary reasons, of course. And Van der Garde had a set amount of money always, and Petrov fluctuated. Like, he had more sponsors, less sponsors, the situation changed all the time. So then they went with the stable money. Now, if we talk about driver quality, I am glad Guido van der Garde is finally getting a shot at F1. I am sorry to lose Petrov, but it's a small grade.
He looks good.
Small plug
he looks-
time. I've written a piece on Guido van der Garde for Paddock Scout on his 10-year career, and I think if there's people right now in the junior single-seater ladder who are deserving more of an F1 seat, just in the amount of work and years and consistency they've put in the single-seater racing. There's not a lot more than deserve. Not a lot of people that deserve it more than Guido. I'm glad he's finally getting a shot. I think he might beat Pick because they were teammates in 2011 and came pretty close to each other in GP2. And Pick is good.
They both look good, and yeah, I'm really looking
They're
forward
a
to
better rookie lineup than Marussia.
Yeah,
Undoubtedly.
definitely. I'm happier with that lineup than the one Marussia has right now, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they can do in that car. Well, first question is, what can that car really do?
I don't know.
But then,
I mean,
yeah, that's a different question, I think.
The new principle is good, but, like, you know, it's a good thing for the team, but nobody has been particularly impressed with it so far from what I've been reading.
From what I've seen, it doesn't look that impressive either.
Yeah,
if you're gonna retain the platypus nose, you have
Which
to
I
have,
hate.
yeah, you have to have some sort of purpose for it. Sauber and Red Bull have a kind of F slot that they use for fancy schmancy stuff.
Wait, Red Bull has a vanity panel, don't they?
No,
No.
they don't. Lotus doesn't, Red Bull doesn't, and Sauber doesn't.
Don't they have
sort
a
of
small one? I read something about.
Well, yeah, they
Red
have
Bull
a tiny.
very
That is
small
kind
one.
of true.
When I say vanity panel, I mean like the full thing.
Okay, yeah.
But Red Bull and Sauber have some aerodynamic trickery that they're using it for. Lotus have some that they're using it for. Caterham really don't. It's just there, and it's
Well, you don't see it. They probably have the next F duct. They win everything. Wait and see.
on
Look, it's just the Caterham.
The Marussia looks like it's actually a decent piece of kit if it would actually work. It looks pretty damn good. It's designed with a combination of the wind tunnel and the CFD, so you have both approaches working on it now, which is what they should have done from the beginning, and they're finally just starting now. They seem to have redesigned the rear end of their car. They've done quite a lot for what little money they probably have. It's quite impressive now that they seem to get the reliability worked out. So I think it's sort of a tie in that Caterham has the better driver lineup. Marussia has the better car.
At Peter Allen, Caterham have something potentially illegal about their car, even though they're 3 seconds off the pace. Interesting. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Wait and see. They find the pace somewhere.
I like Caterham. I think they're like I'm okay with their driver decision, even though it's based clearly on money. But whose hasn't in this economic situation?
Glock decision was money as well.
Yeah,
so...
and they admitted it. They said we had to let him go because we don't have the money.
Yeah.
Well, shame about that. I don't know what the Force India decision will be based on. I have no idea. They said it would be about money. I thought it was going to be about money.
The outside, but not going to make the move stick. He's getting closer and closer, though. And
Grosjean is third, by the way, but that's probably because... Wait.
He probably crashed everyone else out of the race.
Interesting.
Well, because look, there's nobody behind Grosjean.
Yeah.
It's Hamilton and Grosjean, and then a huge gap.
It's like they implemented a live season thing in F1 that actually recreates the form of people at the race.
No, we're talking Codemasters here.
Yeah, I know.
Codemasters,
it's like
pit stops, right? Much less that.
Well, see, Hamilton, Grosjean, if Perez was fourth, it would make perfect sense.
Oh yeah, totally. But it's what were we even talking about?
We're talking about the Caterham
money. Basically money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Glock doesn't seem too upset about it. I mean...
Well, I think he's happy that he found a new job, basically, right away.
Yeah.
Right away. If he would have been, like... If that would have been, like, an Alguersuari situation, he wouldn't have been happy at all.
Yeah. But they warned him. They warned him, like, I think after Brazil right away. They warned him, like, no chance.
Yeah.
We don't have money. And so he went right away. He found himself a deal with BMW to race in DTM. So that's awesome.
And props, and that's the thing too. We talk about the Toro Rosso situation all the time. You know, at least Marussia gave him the heads up and said we're probably not going to be able to.
No. Good job there. I'm not like angry at them at all.
That's my point. Like, that's how you do it. If you're gonna have to let your driver go, you let him know it so he has time to get a drive. You don't do this crap where it's like, oh, you have a drive, don't worry about it. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, this
but
thing was
you
pretty
know,
obvious that he wouldn't get another seat in F1. Basically,
unlike also actual people work at Marussia.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the difference.
but yeah. I mean, and I like Caterham even despite them dropping Kovalainen because, you know, again, they made it clear to him, look, we need money. So, you know, well,
I just like their lineup.
well,
That's what it is.
pans out. I mean, it's an all-rookie backfield, so anything can happen.
Yeah, but that's good.
Oh yeah, will be interesting.
It-
Well, it's not all rookie. Peak is not a rookie anymore.
Well, he is kind of 1 year.
I consider
Yeah,
at least 2 years before you're not a rookie anymore.
but he's not a super rookie. It's just a rookie.
Well, you have a thing for peak now.
Well, I should have. It's driving for my team.
Yeah, he's driving the race team.
Sure enough, Bekele! Actually, you can't say that anymore.
No, yeah. Kind of sad. that
You
the
can,
hashtag-
but Williams.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna write that to Williams because, yeah, it's Williams. How about Lotus and Kimi?
Williams, I'm guessing Williams warned Bruno Senna in advance too, because he did secure a seat for 2013 already. So he's not going to be driving the Force Indy. He's going to be driving Aston Martin cars in sports cars in LMP, in Le Mans, in the World Endurance Championship.
And if his form is anything to go off of based on his F1 performance,
Yeah, you know,
Like
he has
Italian
previous
driver, or that Italian gentleman driver who
Yeah.
killed Anthony Davidson.
Really now, you think, okay, if he's even made it to F1 and has been pretty much on level, he's gonna be good there.
Davidson made it to F1.
Who?
Davidson made it to F1.
Oh, well, yeah, but Davidson isn't bad. We're not saying Davidson's bad.
I don't know where I was going with that point. I'm thinking about it more in my head, and I'm like, wait, I really didn't have a point there.
Yeah,
It's filling airtime. Meanwhile, Grosjean has overtaken Hamilton.
and catching Andrea, I think the gap is much smaller than. Oh, there we go. Everybody in this now. Just as they were about to lap somebody, he's going on options. Let's see how the Caterham pit crew service him. Why did I just say that?
Ooh, oh yeah, Bortz'z. Put it there, all over there.
Okay, no, okay, that's
So
quite enough. He's ahead, so that's news.
with fresh rubber. Bortz'z pulled out quickly after applying fresh rubber. There's an F1 50 Shades of Grey somewhere in there. I'll have to work on that. Although somebody stole that Twitter account and I was pissed. Although I haven't really been updating English tacky much. I forgot. I don't even remember the password for that. Oops. Anyway.
1.6 difference now, and Hamilton. Hamilton is in some.
Yeah, he's in traffic.
I don't think it's traffic as much as it is other cars that are on pace. I don't think it. I don't think
Def-
lap.
No,
guys,
it's not lap.
Guys, there's 22 people racing. We already lost 2 people.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize that. Good call.
Grosjean.
Oh dear.
What happened?
I don't know.
Alonso went somewhere. Grosjean's fault.
Yeah.
Alonso did go somewhere.
If Alonso's out of this, then we can definitely blame Grosjean. Would crash into somebody on one of the easiest tracks to navigate
Shame there's no race replay for.
at all, or any
Yeah.
play functionality at all, or any,
Okay, now Grosjean is second and Kobayashi is third.
the
And
ye-
Button is fourth, and Hamilton is gone.
Oh no,
Oh, that's.
No, I think they both passed Hamilton.
They did.
Probably he had to like warm his tires up or something.
Yeah, looks like it on the minimap.
And Kobayashi took advantage of Zauber's wonderful tire conservation ability. Yeah, he might still be running his first stint. Kobayashi, I'm thinking. Maybe not.
Grosjean.
I don't. They didn't have a.
No, Grosjean pitted.
Second
Still,
window.
or something. Hamilton pitted and Button pitted, but I don't know if Kobayashi did. And Grosjean is now right on Andrew Bortz'z ass.
Oh god. Pucker up. He's coming in.
He's not coming in.
Or
Stop.
not. Okay. He didn't. He decided against insertion at that point. At some point, Grosjean is going to assert himself into Bortz's rectum. It's going to happen. Well, Buck Grosjean style.
Well, clearly not here because Bortz seems to be quicker than anybody in this particular sector.
It's where he makes up most of his time, it seems, is in the sector. Again, with his 1-1 wing.
But now he didn't. And wow, Grosjean's close at the moment.
We should.
A button over to Kobayashi, so I'm gonna guess Kobayashi is running on the Prime compound, whatever that is. This.
Just overtook him.
No, but that Kobayashi's now second behind Button, so there's no close fight going on.
True.
Yeah, and Hamilton's probably stuck behind him at the moment. Probably gonna overtake any time now. Would really love to see the rest of the top 10, but you know, fucking whatever.
If the yearly franchise that is Call of Duty can come out with a replay/commentator mode,
Fuck.
where's Marvin, by the way? He hasn't said anything for a while.
Oh no,
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm here.
Good.
Good. I was. You've been rather silent, and I was like, "Shit, did we?"
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I'm just
good.
listening to you guys rambling about Grosjean and behinds and yeah.
Yeah. Dreamy.
Insertions.
Yeah, that part.
No, you use anything? Yeah. On F1 as I'm looking around.
Like actual F1.
No,
Yeah.
not much happening. Day is pretty much over.
Well, it's not over. Rossiter just came out. We'll see how that he does. He just shown a time quicker than Vandergarde, which is not bad for a guy who hasn't driven an F1 machinery like for 5 years or something. Now, why on earth would Force India test with James Rossiter instead of just giving 2 days to Jules Bianchi? Even if they are evaluating Bianchi, I do not understand, but whatever. Grosjean 1/10 behind. Bortz'z doing a good job keeping him behind at the moment. But
I think an overtake is inevitable at some point, unless
Especially with traffic coming up.
Bortz is somehow able to perfectly mirror and predict the strategy of Grosjean.
yeah, maybe.
There's going to be a point.
Or unless this whoever is in front causes havoc, whoever it is it
Della Rosa.
it's Della Rosa in HRT?
Now
God damn, I have to forget how HRTs look. And you see, Grosjean gets massively held up by Della Rosa.
Yep.
Wow.
Hold up.
He's still
No,
not
he's
passed.
still not ahead. He is still not ahead. He's ahead now, but that
Well-
took a while.
That's a drive-through
Yeah.
or something.
It'd have to be a drive-through.
I don't think the same rules apply to the AI.
Yeah. Okay. It would be in
In real F1, yeah.
F1.
21 cars.
Well, maybe no. Grosjean is still in the race.
You know
No,
what?
he's still in the race. He just lost. It seems that he's continuing to lose time. Maybe he broke his front wing while trying to deal with Della Rosa.
You know, that's a distinct possibility. I've seen that happen before in my own
Yeah, I've seen that happen before too, except in qualifying. Brazil.
Monaco, where Bortz boned Button.
Oh.
Because Button was trying to overtake a slower car, and
Okay, let's see what the gap is now.
Oh, big
now.
Ooh.
you got a big luck there from Bortz. But not
Yeah, but Grosjean seemingly okay. 5 seconds gap now. And look, Kobayashi's dropping massively behind Button. But there's still no Hamilton ahead of him. Oh.
Yeah, Hamilton has something has to have happened to him.
Maybe that's number 22.
Potentially. I think Alonso was one of the ones to drop. And since there were only two
Drop.
cars behind Heikki, I'm going to say Karthikeyan, Alonso, and Hamilton.
Hamilton, yeah.
Well, you know, retirements on a track like this would have probably brought out a yellow flag at some point. No, Codemasters?
Or a safety car, depending.
Or really, yeah, because there'd be debris all over the place. Grosjean clawing back half a second now, and Button's still on his behind. But at the same time, our fuel is optimal, so that's good.
Well, Bortz'z really doesn't have a challenge at the moment. He can save fuel. Grosjean never really was making that big of a run. He made a few looks, but he wasn't taking any huge dives, so Bortz'z content to just save some fuel for when he actually needs it.
Good thing De La Rosa showed up when he did.
Yeah, right? Gave Bortz'z plenty of time to save some fuel.
Kobayashi's still fourth.
But he's falling behind.
Actually, Bortz'z just showed his fastest lap of the Grand Prix, and I think, yeah, and I think that.
Grosjean says, "Suck on this beach." But then,
Wow, look at Bortz's face.
Suck it back. Oh, but that's
Whoa.
that's
Somebody is pushing a bit too hard, I'd say.
It's okay, Bortz'z. He's not behind you. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, Bortz'z is in battle mode, just kept trying to
Give
get
me
the
back
fastest
my
lap.
fastest
Yeah.
lap.
I want the fastest lap. I need this.
Technically, Andrew has led every lap so far. No, wait. He lost first and second at some point. Yeah, he lost it right on the final straightaway, too, so now he hasn't. Never mind.
Yeah, brilliant analysis there. That's why we hire you.
Hey, I remembered that I made a... You know, if I didn't remind you that I made a mistake, you would not have even noticed.
Yeah, I would have.
That far.
I notice everything. So, new lap now. And we go into the first corner, and we should all be synced and happy and fun times, and there's only
Yeah.
one car behind Kovalainen. So maybe it was actually a back marker that went off. Maybe Hamilton's still in it.
Maybe Kobayashi is holding some people up, but he's now 7 seconds down, so he's losing massive amounts of time to the Grosjean Button pairing. You'd think somebody would get ahead of him by this point, but...
Unless there's somebody even further back that's really holding up the field, Hamilton. If Hamilton just has a Lulu train going on behind him. As Grosjean is now 3 seconds behind Bortz'z.
We're about to get the final results for day 2 of the tests, by the way, with 8 minutes to go, so we might update you on that, even though when you're watching this, the fucking tests are over, and you don't need this info, but you're welcome anyway.
Yeah.
Grosjean is now, wow, he just cut off a second.
Holy shit.
Not good.
It's coming. Napoleon is coming for you.
But there's some traffic coming up again, so I think Bortz'z is safe.
Yeah, except
So
he needs you to stop in 2 laps.
It also depends on where Grosjean catches the traffic. Caught the traffic last time in the worst possible. This sector here is pretty hard unless you have a good run coming out of that corner.
Okay, Kobayashi's now 9 seconds behind, so he's losing insane amounts of time.
Could he be on another tire strategy?
Yeah,
just
but
watch
he's
it.
holding people up.
How could you be holding people up for that long though, with the DRS being as
I don't know. But there was on the map you could see that there were like 2 cars behind him. Okay, Glock moves over and
Heikki gonna move over? Is
hello there, Heikki. That was a bit scary, but
Indeed.
and I think there was a crash or something, or at least a very slow overtake from either Grosjean or Button on one of the Lapna people. Grosjean, now both of them are alright, but look how bunched up they are.
Grosjean got through clearly, and that allowed Glock to leap Heikki. Glock is packed. Glock had to pack his bags, but Glock is packed.
And so Heikki.
Yeah, right. Oh boy.
How many of the backmarker people actually retained their seat? 1. only one out of the 6 people who raced for those Q1 spots, I guess. I think only Charles.
Yeah,
Bick,
well,
he
but,
switched
but,
seats.
but we lost 2 seats, so
Yeah, but still,
made it kind of hard.
Yeah, but
I guess Della Rosa would have kept the seat as well.
and so did Carth Cotton, because unless another Moneybags came along.
Oh God, no, please.
Cardigan, I don't know if HRT wanted to really ride the "We're So Spanish" wave, they could have went with Danny Clausen was their test driver, or they could have went with the Chinese guy, but that would have been bad.
Yeah, the guy who cried at their young driver's chest, wasn't that the guy?
Yeah, that was the guy, and I'm not saying it's bad that he cried. I'm saying it's bad that he has no previous single-seater experience.
He had absolutely no experience at all.
Yeah, he was a touring car guy from China.
I liked him. He seemed like a nice guy, but
Yeah, but he wasn't he didn't have the pace. I'm
No.
sorry.
no, he didn't. He really didn't.
Marvin's a nice guy, but I'm not gonna give him an F1 seat if I have.
What? You're not? I'm very, very disappointed. I thought
Oh, that would have broken the suspension. That was
that could have ended badly.
Well, it didn't, but Grosjean is catching him, and Bortz'z is not stopping.
well. Bortz'z is trying to mimic Grosjean's strategy, because if Bortz'z allows Grosjean,
That makes sense, but it's kind of hard to do. In one particular respect, Grosjean's behind him, so when you see him pulling into the pits, you have to do another lap.
or
Hold this space.
last-second correction,
Not on this track, I'm afraid.
doesn't do what a lot of people do. He actually slows down himself for the pit entrance. He doesn't just bang it in full throttle like 9% of people do.
Yeah, I did that as well.
Correction and cut Grosjean back off.
Hmm.
Whether or not that would be legal in actual F1, I don't know, but this game does a spectacular job of emulating.
Imitating, yeah, I know.
So Grosjean now has DRS on board. It's going to close the gap all that more.
Pit,
Oh, yeah.
come on. Pit.
Uh,
Pit.
No, no. Well,
I don't know
what
who
do the tires look like? I mean, we haven't seen the tire window for quite some
I'm
time.
sure they look like shit, but
And he's not sliding all over the
he's not
place.
like good car control. I don't know, but I don't know why he let Grosjean get so close because he's now in the danger zone.
option. But when Grosjean had a second and a half on Bortz'z, that is the danger zone. If Bortz'z comes in and Grosjean stays out, Bortz'z loses the lead.
Well, there goes Bortz'z with the quickest sector 1 telling me to shut the fuck up.
Pretty
Okay.
Yeah. Well, why does the rejoin thingy on the right side say he will rejoin in first if he pits
Because
now?
it's broke. Because this game is broken.
I don't get it. Does that mean Grosjean is gonna pit this lap?
I think that might be that they're predicting Grosjean to pit, in which case Bortz'z should come in now.
So it's predicting Grosjean and everybody else in the 22nd.
Yeah, probably. Just because the AI knows when they're gonna pit.
Well then, I hope Andrew noticed that. But I don't think he did.
Oh.
And neither did Grosjean, so yeah.
Okay, so the game is just
yeah.
broken. Just broken. Never mind.
I'm not surprised. Oh,
Now it says that he's going to rejoin in third.
wow, he sure lost a lot of time in that.
Yeah, on the pit straight.
Okay, Grosjean's Lotus broke on track, I think,
Uh,
with 2 minutes to go in the session.
Maldonado also stopped on track.
Really?
Yeah,
Dear
both.
me.
Both. They're probably just empty fuel runs, to be honest. At the end of the session, just running dry, seeing how.
They're just being dicks to the people who have to, run that car in the
Well,
thing
but
that I like.
that's what they do. That's what they do all
Yeah.
the time to just measure how much fuel they need. And
somebody was reading Autosport last night.
what, me?
Yeah,
No,
we all were, to be fair.
I didn't. but it's just
Oh.
that's what they do during testing. That's what they have
Son
been
of a
doing.
bitch, Marvin can actually be smart without the help of.
Wow.
Okay, that's enough input from me. I'm just gonna shut up for the rest of the video now.
Bortz'z.
Yeah, be a darling. Oh my goodness, Andrew. And
Grosjean in the
thankfully
pits.
Grosjean pits because
Hits. I just took a shit in my pants. And now I'm thinking.
and Hamilton's in fourth, so he's still in the race. It just took him 8 years to overtake Kobayashi. Okay.
So who dropped out then?
Probably
I don't know. There's
Alonso.
still
Alonso's still a
I
candidate.
haven't heard anything about Hulkenberg's fuel, so I'm gonna guess here, you know, go out on a limb.
It's actually, the tires are doing better than I thought they were doing. He might be able to make
Yeah.
a stop, or two stop rather.
He shouldn't. He should dive in right now. He's doing a really good lap without mistakes, which will allow him to stay in the lead ahead of Grosjean.
But he
Unless
doesn't
he
need
starts
to. The tires
strategy.
are working.
Kobayashi sets the fastest lap of the race.
Ah, which means he started. on-
Hamilton didn't even overtake him. He just.
Yeah, he went in for options. Kobayashi went in, went out with nice fresh options. Boom, fastest lap. Makes sense. To me. Maybe only to me.
Bortz'z gonna make the stop. Nope, he's gonna.
Oh dear. Okay, now this is a two-stopper.
Oh, that was close. He's getting me nervous with how
Hulkenberg stopped. My God.
Yeah, one of these times, Bortz'z is gonna clout that wall.
Yeah, and it's gonna do nothing to his car.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but Grosjean's still in P2, so there was there was a huge gap between P2 and P3 then.
Yeah.
Hamilton.
Kobayashi held up a bunch of people.
Yeah,
I don't know. Button went.
in the pits
Which
as
is
well.
a bit
Probably.
alarming. Did he do a double stop or something? Where did he go? Oh, did he rejoin behind Hamilton? Yeah, that probably
Yeah,
makes sense.
probably.
Well,
You
if
still
that teams usually go for similar strategies, as far as I know, so I'm gonna guess we're gonna see Hamilton pit right now.
Okay, you have a 12-second gap to the car behind.
Because he's losing like a second per lap to Grosjean.
Oh.
Peculiar. Now, Bortz'z still staying out because he is crazy, but
But that was happening regardless of the tires, though. I mean, Grosjean was always catching him by a second. That part hasn't changed.
I mean, Grosjean's... Yeah, there we go. Their Button passes Hamilton for third. And I'm guessing Hamilton pits at this point. Della Rosa again. Alright.
We'll probably see him
20 cars.
quite a few times.
20 car. Yeah, didn't notice that. And Della Rosa's 21st, so the retirement must have happened very recently.
Yep.
Because he still hasn't caught up to the place where it happened. Unfortunately, we won't see a crane lifting a car or anything like that because, you know, detail. Weber sets the fastest lap, so we know it's not him, huh?
Yeah. That's at least one thing we do know.
Yeah.
But aside from that, we don't know much. Yeah, and just confirmed, Grosjean and Hulkenberg ran out of fuel in Jerez.
Yeah.
So that's
We're all doing it.
That's day 2 over.
Pretty much. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it is.
we probably can read out the results at this point.
I'll let you take that one.
Can I? Who's gonna say?
Yeah,
Why
go for
read the results as Bortz'z is driving around the track? Okay, I do. Fuck you guys. The day is topped by Romain Grosjean in a Lotus with 95 laps. Then almost a second down, Paul Di Resta, Daniel Ricciardo, Mark Webber, Nico Hulkenberg, Lewis Hamilton, who only did 15 laps before his Mercedes broke.
Again.
Sergio Perez in 7th, Felipe Massa in 8th, Then almost a second down from that, Pastor Maldonado. In 9, half a second down from that, James Rossiter in Force India, 19 laps only. He's going to return tomorrow. Guido Madrigarde, very close to Rossiter's time, with 88 laps for Caterham, and then 2.5 seconds down, Luis Resilia, 31 laps, his car broke.
Again.
Yeah, again, his car broke. It's like that team is a waste of fucking space or something, but it's not. I know.
Well, we need to have an HRT like team on the grid. We need to make fun of someone.
Come on.
True enough.
Sorry, Matt.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. I'll just have to wait till next year for Scorpion.
Hopefully hire some actual good drivers.
Yeah. Or that they don't fold like the week before, like USF1 did.
Although I am very glad that that Pedro De La Rosa has
Oh, that was interesting.
this is not pleasant, has become Ferrari's test driver,
Which means he'll do absolutely nothing.
except get a run at this test in errors, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think tomorrow. Because Alonso's skipping it. I'm pretty sure. That's what's
Hey,
happening.
Alonso's skipping for sure. He's somewhere.
Yeah, I
in
don't
the
think that's been 4 days, I think. Let me check the lineup again.
I've had a lineup somewhere here.
I've had it somewhere in F1 Fanatic. Which, by the way, I never thought a site called F1 Fanatic could be this useful, but my god. Now, De La Rosa will get to drive on the 8th. Tomorrow it's Massa again, then it's Pedro.
Okay, yeah. So it is 3 days for Massa, which is
It'll be
good.
interesting to see how he compares, one, and how Pedro De La Rosa looks in a Ferrari car. That'll be unusual.
That'll be interesting for sure.
Very glad he's staying somewhere near F1 because, guy just nice guy.
Yeah.
And
For sure.
probably a really good development driver. I'm guessing that's why Ferrari's
Yeah, I
changed
helped
him up.
HRT a lot.
When you have as much resources they have, it's a wonder they ever made the 107.
I know. I for one, I'll miss HRT this season somehow.
Yeah. I like Pedro. I'm sad that Pedro won't get to. He drove his ass off in qualifying every single time. He beat Mauritius. He beat Petrov at some point in that car. That deserves respect. He had nothing to fight for, yet
Yes, he
did
did.
a really good job.
Oh, and now Marusha's tweeting, unfortunately we were unable to get out on track again due to the red flag. Yeah.
Oh, cheeky. Yeah.
Yeah, of course they wanted to get out again in the last minute.
I see I would have been out there running the sprint on his legs because I don't think you guys were planning to in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Cheeky bastard. Or did the red flag last 4 hours? I missed that somehow.
Yeah, even the whole day.
Second gap over the car behind. Come on.
Meanwhile, Grosjean has closed that gap by half. He's back to 6 seconds behind Bortz'z.
Yeah, but Bortz'z is clearly in a different strategy, so that's okay.
Yeah, and Kobayashi's back on P4, so Hamilton will drop back even further, being held up by him.
Well, Kobayashi had the fastest lap. I've never seen Hamilton set a fastest lap.
Yep, Kobayashi's clearly on the two-stopper, or at least on the prime starting. Or the prime option.
Well, you botched that one.
I cannot figure out how the strategy, how many stops you need in this one.
2.
2?
I always do 2 stops.
So Bortz'z is gonna go option prime.
No, he went option prime.
This is prime yellow. Oh.
Yeah, option's red.
Oh.
I just didn't call you on that during the pit stop because I was just gonna let you I was gonna let you hang for a while, but then I just forgot.
I don't know the color codes. That's the problem.
Red super soft, yellow soft,
Okay.
silver is actually white is medium, silver is hard.
Okay.
Well, you
I
can
think
also get that again because the colors are changing again.
Thankfully,
Aren't
white and silver were always a bitch to figure out. Okay, and just as I say that, Hamilton sets the fastest lap. Oh,
There we go.
by some margin compared to what Kobayashi did, and compared to Bortz'z actually. Whole second.
Second faster than Bortz'z, but Bortz'z is running on tires that are old as old gets, and primes. So you know that. So, how many laps do you reckon he'll have to run before making the switch?
I'm gonna call it at lap 38 is when he's gonna come in.
Option prime. And he's gonna do another prime stint?
Yeah.
Well, that would be a 3-stopper, wouldn't it?
No, that would be a two-stop.
He stopped once.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll stop again for primes.
Right.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Somebody slow.
Yep.
It would make
Nothing
no
there.
restopper at this point because even with the option tires, I doubt he would find the pace against Grosjean to get that extra 14 or so seconds that he needs.
Yeah, no. It's a two-stopper.
Strategically, makes sense to just go for one more. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm calling it lap 38. We'll see if Bortz'z adheres to that or not. Probably not, knowing my luck.
Yeah, knowing how well you usually predict the laps which he pits. You usually predict the strategy really well. Proving that great minds think alike. Is F1 2013 gonna be like next generation, or is it still gonna be on these? Or is it 2014 the game that's gonna be like on next gen consoles?
I have no idea.
Oh, well, they said they would make the big step when the new consoles came out, meaning that if 13 is not on new consoles, I don't think it will be.
What big step? You mean like 2030 or
damage
something?
physics.
Like actually,
Proper
they're good.
damage physics.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen.
You know, they said
That's PR. That's all PR rambling.
but
course they
this is terrible.
Well, yeah.
Like, why did Grand Prix 4 get away with having like awesome damage physics, but the newer games cannot do that?
Well, because it's an extra, basically. Because yeah,
Hey, hello Grosjean.
Yeah, we're saying that.
Holy shit, Grosjean!
that was a bump.
He was catching him quick.
I don't think that was. Oh dear.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Gee. Well, there we go. That was.
That got interesting.
Yeah, there goes your lap 38.
Well, no,
pit
he can still do it on
prediction.
lap 38. Yeah, probably could do it on lap 38 right now.
Yeah, after that slide.
Yeah, it's because he started fighting now, clearly. He cannot afford any more stuff like this. Surely.
Yeah, that was a bit scary.
Is that Jensen behind, or
Yep.
or a lap car?
Oh, yeah, shit. So
Marvin?
Yeah. It's Jensen. At least the front wing was red and it's not a Ferrari, so
Okay.
I'm guessing it's McLaren.
Yeah, Jensen is now going behind Jack, clearly, and please, pit.
Damn it.
Nope.
And also, both you guys just had your call quality drop a little bit, so stop downloading
Yeah.
the horn, please.
Okay.
I'm just looking at pictures from this. I'm gonna stop though. But no, not on this picture. It's the
Yeah, I hear a drastic
Her-
quality drop.
crowd.
So I'm guessing it has to do with whoever has the crown, i.e., the host, which probably Matt is you.
Maybe.
Maybe. But you sound pitch perfect. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't get it either. That's weird. Hopefully it'll be okay on in post. I could just crank the volume a bit.
Yeah. Marvin, say something.
What?
Marvin.
Just looked at a picture of the ugly Red Bull.
That's a bit better.
Yeah, it's a bit better. Did you have to
No,
count
it's
it actually?
not better. It's ugly as hell. The curve.
There we go. Finally.
That was a lap off. Damn.
The
And Button is right behind, and he goes for option. What the fuck?
Options confirmed for your next box.
31 laps on
Yeah.
options.
That's option tires.
That's
No, it's not happening. 31 laps on option. That is not happening. At all.
It's only 30.
Watch out as you
He didn't lost 31 on primes. What he lost 31 on?
The guys have run the numbers.
What is going on?
He has to make up some ground, so he'll probably just jump into very, very quick stints now.
Yeah, the losing the place to Grosjean changed the dynamic a little bit. I wouldn't have thought he would have changed his strategy, but I still think he would have gone for the two-stopper had he not done that half spin. But
Yeah.
he had to change something, and you know,
Oh, he's pulling a Hamilton against Grosjean.
it might work. We'll have to see.
That might work. But right now, Perez is being a pain in the ass. Wouldn't it be so weird to see Perez in a McLaren on a race day? Hamilton and a Mercedes.
Well, we've
First
seen,
of all, or Hulkenberg in a
In his
Sauber.
out. Yeah. There's a stopper, and yeah, it's Mark Webber. Grosjean is 20 seconds ahead now. Now we can finally compare the gaps as the race goes on. 20 seconds is a lot of seconds, but
It's pretty much 20 of them.
thank you.
Oh,
It taps the wall there.
bump, yeah.
obviously doing no damage to the suspension whatsoever.
Well, but in Canada, we've seen so many people bump the wall, especially right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Vettel did it once, but you know, he does it like you can't get away with it doing it this often.
Not this often, but you can get away with it. That's what I...
Yeah, but with the jump sports has been doing too, his suspension would have been fucked to hell.
Do you think the fact that Lotus has been quickest today is indicative of good pace, or
No.
just testing stuff?
It depends. What I'm really interested in is when they open up the DDRS, the device.
Haven't done it yet.
No, they've been
Oh.
putting the fairings on the side of the car have been closed. I thought he was going to spin there.
Gap to Grosjean now, still the same.
Nothing's changed.
Hmm.
1981.
But the pace is clearly better. He's now setting adequate laps. Might work after all. Might be good enough for second, which would be good.
For Caterham, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
We've set ahead.
I think if you told like Guido or Charles, would you be okay with second?
Here comes
Uh,
Block.
and
Let's hope
nothing else.
Block.
What?
Block is here. Let's see if he blocks. No. That was a bit scary.
Oh, why is everybody so bunched up behind? Did somebody run up his ass right there?
I think that was Crash.
Yeah, I think so too, because now Hamilton is in third.
Behind
Somehow.
according to the engineer as well. So Button is now Sam's front wing.
Yeah. It looked like there was a massive collision, at least by going by the minimap, so. Okay, you know, with Perez running where it was, this starts to remind me a lot of the actual Canada podium. Except it's Kobayashi now in fourth, but...
Yeah, the better of the two. Anyway.
Kobayashi's better than Perez?
Yep.
What?
Yep, I think so.
Oh, I'm so glad Team Boxes don't.
Yeah.
Just gonna say that.
Meanwhile, Bortz'z has the fastest lap. The race.
Good job, Andrew.
I will squirt my fire extinguisher in your face.
And Perez takes the fastest lap. Speaking of Perez.
Sauber are a smart team for letting him go.
Sauber are run by a bunch of I'm not going to say that.
Capitalists.
Sauber,
Thank you.
geniuses for picking up Hulkenberg. I think he will. If the car is anything like they had last season, I think Hulkenberg will get some really good results out of the
And
cars.
Is finally hiring Gutierrez, because without hiring him, they would have lost Telmix support, which is worth a lot, especially to a privateer team like Sauber. Kobayashi was bringing zilch to the team, except that one podium and the fact that the fans seem to really like them for reasons that escape me.
Keeping up with race pace, keep pushing.
Did we like lose Valentin and get Pete Allen on here somehow?
Oh, yeah, I completely agree with him on that point.
Surprise.
I don't think Kobayashi was that
Oh,
good.
you have sexual relations with your boss. It's okay.
No, it's not work relations with my boss. It's actually, I've always thought that way.
What? You personal relations with your boss that just happen to become work related? You led yourself into that one, man. Meanwhile, Kamui-san is 6.6 seconds behind Bortz'z, who is 20-odd seconds behind Grosjean.
You know, that is true. We don't disagree on many drivers. Maybe it's a good thing that he hired me. What?
There's 6 seconds between
Sure,
you and
sure.
the car behind.
Yeah, we both like Grosjean. We both advocate for Maldonado. Not huge fans of...
Like the only one.
I would stop right there.
Ah, jackass.
Advocating for Maldonado is a death sentence in F1. No pun intended, because he's going to be the death sentence of someone if he doesn't get reined in.
Same gap to Grosjean, and
Off into the pits, he's coming in now.
he's not
You're
bad.
switching topic, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I can keep going on. I keep
No,
remembering.
please don't. No.
No,
I mean,
actually,
Weber in P4. Oh yeah, he
I'm
was.
glad that Massa was retained, and I don't think he was. I think he was really disappointed with that.
Holy shit, Perez.
He sure is going fast.
These times are almost like a drying track. You see a new fastest lap every second.
Really, Matt, if I count Marvin, and you actually might be the odd one out in most questions here, like say Hulkenberg.
I like Hulkenberg.
Do you like Hulkenberg more than like
Kamui.
you could have stayed at Sauber?
My ideal Sauber lineup would have been Hulkenberg Kobayashi.
Oh. Where does the money come from?
Fuckers can find their own money. They're doing fine in the constructors. Need a pay driver.
Well, more money is always better, isn't it?
What do you mean you don't need a paid driver? What was Perez?
What money does Hamilton bring? What money does Button bring? What
Well,
money?
Mercedes is a very,
McLaren
very
don't need
different
a
thing.
driver pays. McLaren don't. Sauber does.
Hmm. Bortz'z is now 17.8 seconds to Grosjean, so he's caught him quite a bit.
Yep.
What happened? Something probably.
I'm guessing Grosjean's hitting the end of his tire's lifespan.
Yeah, he will probably hit soon.
Hitting other drivers.
Fast to the car behind, gap 7.
Yes, he's going around hitting other drivers. Why is Kobayashi
You know,
third?
I'm,
What is
I'm
going
impressed
on?
that his wife got pregnant with the car control Grosjean has. I'm surprised he was able to get the cock in.
Did you seriously just say that?
Moving on. Bortz'z driving
Oh
that car
my
very,
God.
very nice in a straight line.
I can't believe I just said that. That's
I
awesome.
don't believe you just said that either.
Me neither.
We need to like put that into our intro. That's like a
No, don't ever. You need to never speak
I mean,
of this.
I'm glad we don't beep things out because this would be
Passing Grosjean.
beep,
He's passing. He's not passing Grosjean, but there Grosjean is pitting.
that was
And I'm gonna guess he's gonna go the rest of the race distance like that.
Yeah,
What
I guess.
he's on, and I'm guessing he's on primes.
Yeah, so Bortz'z.
Grosjean
Yeah.
went option. Looks like.
Option. That's not a strategy.
it-
Why not?
because you need to run primes as well.
No, option, prime. What I said.
I didn't
Oh.
say prime.
What?
I only heard you say option.
Well, I
Yeah,
said
damn it.
prime at the end.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he stopped for primes now. I don't think he can make the options last 23 laps. Although the AI in this game can do anything, but... Fucking magicians they are. When did Bortz'z go -1?
At some point.
Oh, Mr. Obvious.
Well, it doesn't matter because all of our French followers have just tuned out. It's true though. He has no car accuracy, so one must assume that applies.
Okay,
Mo-
just congratulate the happy couple and move on. I mean, God.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, look how many lapped cars in front fighting over stuff.
Della Rosso is pushing
Again?
Grosjean around, and Bortz'z is gonna maybe get into the DRS zone this time.
What?
Depending. No, damn. Well, Bortz'z has always been strong in this last sector. That's where he's been making up a lot of time. So I didn't know if he would be able to get a run going into that chicane. But it wasn't.
he's
That's-
gonna rich now, so he wants that
What he's
pass.
counting on, I'm guessing. DRS, and then I don't know what he's gonna do then. He wants to pass Grosjean, obviously. Then build enough of a gap. Then pit again, which should be happening in about
That all
Left,
may happen except one key element.
what?
Take a guess.
What?
They don't
fuel?
crash.
I think he's gonna pit again.
Who, Bortz'z? You think Bortz'z is going for 31 laps on options?
I think he'll try.
Well, then this race will be an interesting one indeed.
I think he's gonna try and win it or bin it.
Yeah, his Caterham bosses will be very happy about that.
Caterham bosses have got to be ecstatic that he's even in the position that he's in. If they have any sense about them, they won't be like Sauber dumbasses. We
No, that's exactly what they would be like. We really need that position. Please don't do this strategy.
don't take the victory from the Fernando. He has Ferrari. We can't afford
That's not what they said.
well, a massive DX. What?
They're not even fucking it. You loved Sauber last year. You loved their
Did-
fucking.
I did. I loved Sauber last year. Oh shit! I just knocked over my espresso. Oopsie.
And then they basically chose not to continue the contract with.
That was. Yeah.
Ninja. That was Ninja.
That was insane. Bortz'z is really loving that curb.
Roughly.
Yeah, very hard. He's smacking
Yeah.
ass all the way around.
Okay, okay, that's enough. We got it. I shouldn't even say nothing.
He gripped the wheel firmly in his hand.
Okay, yeah.
Cupping. He braced himself for the upward motion.
Why didn't you get like a fanfiction.net account? Right?
Shit, I would. They make money off of that crap. People, they just take good things and just make them sexual.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll make it. I don't think you'll make money off of this.
I do make money off of this.
No.
These commentaries? I do. Why are you saying no to that? If you were nicer to me, you'd be getting paid too. And moving on. As we're passing Senna, a back marker who's irrelevant and now out of F1, thankfully. And are we going to catch Grosjean? That is the question of the hour. And the other question of the hour, will our tires last? Third question of the hour.
Will the fuel last?
Yeah, that was the next one. We just need to get within DRS range and then just hold on to Grosjean like he's our favorite granny. And all should be okay.
You're trying to replace Steve for people?
No, that's Martin Brundle, but okay.
That's Mark Brundle, really?
Yeah, Martin Brundle's the one who came up with the Apex like my favorite granny thing. Stole it from Martin Brundle.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I never got the BBC or the Sky feed because I live in Russia.
That's
So I'm-
watch them semi-legally. Like we do in America, where it's our only option.
well, true enough. I know. Well-
Yeah, or the people in Germany
But now you can
who
watch.
have great coverage.
I know they love Vettel very much. And,
No, they don't love Vettel. He's a god.
okay, they worship Vettel.
Yeah.
Das Finger Boy.
I'm okay with that. 3 times world champion, suck it all. Best
Well,
driver
it's
2012,
it's
sucked
just
all of
so
Wigan.
annoying.
It is annoying, I agree.
I mean, yeah.
I
every-
think Bortz'z just
every-
blitzed lap record, by the way. Not sure,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's not showing up if he did, meaning it probably
hang,
can be.
hang. When did Grosjean come in? He's on options. When did Grosjean come in?
What do you mean he's on options? He came in... What the fuck? He came in 23 laps before the end.
So are both of them on potentially another stop?
Yeah.
I know Bortz'z could do it, but is Grosjean on another stop as well?
I don't know.
That just changed the calculus. I thought Grosjean was on primes.
Why did I say 23 laps to go? I'm not quite sure of that, actually.
I knew what you meant, though. I know what you meant. They came in roughly around the same time.
Bortz'z came in...
No, Bortz'z came in later.
Did he?
Yeah.
no, actually came in a lot earlier.
We didn't. No. He came in early because then it was 19
Came
seconds.
in 31 laps to go. And Grosjean came in with 23 laps to go.
Well,
Yeah.
they didn't come in at the same time
At all.
at all. Like, there was a pretty big gap between that.
Who the fuck is the guy in third who's now close to the leading pair?
Bortz'z will follow Grosjean's strategy. He will do whatever Grosjean does.
It's not Kobayashi. Maybe it's still Senna.
I didn't get to see.
Oh, okay. I see what you think he's gonna be able to stick around with Grosjean for that long?
Yeah.
I'm afraid his tires will fall off before that.
Not a fuel. I'll have to turn the mix down, but he's now within the slipstream, and he's.
What if? Well, he doesn't want to overtake him then, does he?
Well, he could overtake him and then just follow whatever Grosjean does. Same kind of deal as before.
Oh, maybe. At Alan Baldwin F1 tweet. Tried to get a cappuccino at Mercedes, but the machine wasn't working. Do I detect a trend here? Oh dear.
I feel so bad for Hamilton. I think he's made a massive mistake. That is gonna be his ass.
Well, if he does, he comes crawling back to McLaren at some point.
It'll depend on 2014 because if Mercedes recently remaking this.
Yeah, sure. But if this is like the trend at Mercedes, Hamilton comes crawling back.
Roscoe in tow. He's gonna make a move on Grosjean.
Oh,
He's gonna make a move on the Grosjean. He's got him on the inside, and Grosjean.
That didn't work.
Ooh, that was scary. And
That didn't work yet.
Is this on Bortz's arse?
I think it's a lap guy.
Yeah, I think it's Senna.
Yeah,
Since he's
because they're
the
just
last guy
running
with
around
fast-
on more tires at this point. So
Oh, Bortz'z is gonna make another dive, and he hits Grosjean. He bumps Grosjean. Grosjean goes off the track.
penalty. Oh,
The rest
Oh,
of let's see.
yeah.
caused the collision.
He pushed him off track.
Yeah, that was fully deserved, unfortunately.
Well, he wasn't lying about the interesting part. Now
Yeah.
let's see.
That's a
Grosjean.
pit stop,
See
and
what timing for Grosjean is, how severe the damage was, if any.
I don't
I
think
don't
he did any
think there was-
damage to him. He did
No.
offline.
Okay, so serving the drive-through, and I think this should be a podium recovery race for now.
Unless he does not come in again. If Bortz'z can drive through the pits quick enough,
Well, he's not gonna. There's no way in hell he's competing against Grosjean at this point.
he could still be. If Bortz'z goes through the pits quick enough, doesn't stop, but Grosjean does stop.
Well, with minus 4 laps fuel,
But, he,
I doubt he can catch up to
but if
Grosjean.
Bortz'z doesn't stop and Grosjean does, Grosjean has to change.
Yeah, but Grosjean. Can you imagine how much faster Grosjean will be?
The fuel
He
is
stops.
that huge of a difference. Now that Bortz'z is running a light car, he could turn it down.
Okay, so what you're saying is bumping off your opponent is the way to go.
Well, I only learned from online races, and yeah, that's how you.
And look at Senna's face. I think he's about to get his lap
That's
back.
the rest.
That's
The rest-
the dude.
I can't see the fucking mirrors. I don't know how you guys
Well,
do
we
that.
just passed him after the accident.
We do it.
Oh. Well, I hope he doesn't wait to serve the penalty until the very last second. I know why he does that. Never know why he does that.
If I were him, I would do it now, before Grosjean gets into DRS.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Bang. Penalty. And
Lane.
Grosjean's still out. Bortz'z is.
It's his luck that this is one of the shorter pit lanes of the F1 calendar. It's not. Why did he put it back? Because he hasn't even started.
Isn't it the shortest?
Huh?
Isn't it the shortest pit lane?
Might be.
Bad Monaco is even shorter, but
Well, it depends. You count
Might.
run out area on Monaco as part of the pit lane.
okay, yeah.
It depends. I don't know. I haven't measured it. I haven't been to either of these tracks, so I couldn't tell you.
We have a gap of around 4 seconds between you and the next car.
So only 4 seconds. Bort would, if Grosjean came in for tires, it would actually be a massive gap. Back to, he would have like 10 seconds on Grosjean.
Yeah, but I guess if Grosjean comes on in for tires anytime soon, Bortz'z will dive and right behind him.
Our data's showing
These tires don't look too good.
running in fuel
But they don't look too bad either. I would argue that you could make another 14 out of this.
Well, but his accident or his incident with Grosjean was basically because he ran wide, because the tires didn't stick.
But he was going in too fast. He tried to dive. He wasn't doing like normal running.
There we go.
See, there we go.
There.
Matt,
I was wrong.
we told you so.
I was wrong. So now the question becomes, does Grosjean come in as well?
I think now the question comes is, can he save the podium position?
For sure.
For sure?
Weber,
Are you so sure about that? Because
Weber ran
Kobayashi just took him for second.
because Weber and Hamilton just came in, and there's Kobayashi.
Yeah, but Kobayashi just took him for second, I think.
And Bortz'z is going to take him back.
I forgot about the runoff thing.
Yeah.
Shit.
See, I know things. Anyway, now it becomes a matter of, does Grosjean come in, and can Bortz's fresh tires counter his low fuel setting? We shall see.
I'm gonna guess, yes and no. Or maybe no and no. But either way, there's no chance in hell to win this race, I think.
I think he's going to.
Huh.
I think Bortz's is going to win the race. I think he's...
Well, just like you thought Grosjean would be fired at the end of 2012, and my god, were you right? No, you weren't. Right?
a lot closer to being true than I think that the chances of Bortz winning this race are. And I'm pretty sure Bortz is going to win this race. Grosjean was extremely close to losing his seat.
No, he was. Who told you that?
People.
What people?
People.
Nobody doubted for a second that Lotus was gonna re-sign him. Even at the end of the season, there were like barely any other candidates.
But if he was going to be potentially sanctioned by the FIA,
Which wouldn't have made any sense. Like,
For
why sanction him at the end of the season and not right after the incidents?
Yeah, well, sanction him what?
Which they did.
After Spa, like, he had a tangle with De La Rosa that they weren't even sure whose fault that was. Had something in Brazil, yeah, but like, if they were gonna sanction him, and they didn't.
I think look for Grosjean to pull an E-Day at the start of the season. He's going to try to prove himself and be like, I'm back.
He's clearly already not
Yep.
doing
Shit.
that.
He's going to crash into somebody, and that will be that. As Bortz'z almost goes off the track trying to do his tricky head.
By the way, 20 seconds now to Grosjean, so
exactly,
yeah, good.
it's exactly how it was for other time when they came in.
No, the gap is increasing.
Yeah, it was back then too. When-
Which means at the end of the race, the other cars are quicker, and that Kobayashi passes on third. Oof, that's bad. That is really bad.
what tire?
What tires is he on? Is he on
Oh, he's on
fucking primes? Oh, Jesus.
There's somebody in the pits.
And I wonder who that would be. Oh, look, it's black.
Don't be racist. Doesn't matter even it's growing. Well, now he has fresh tires. Now Kobayashi, I don't know what the hell is going on with Kobayashi.
Alonso's still in the race.
Yeah, I saw that.
And look at that. Car not getting out of the way for a blue flag.
They did get out of the way after all.
Be.
Who is that car? That Glock again.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ain't Heike somebody nearby? So somewhere nearby.
Nah, he's not. You'd see the yellow dot.
Well, yeah, like nearby isn't. Well, either nearby or out of the
Right.
race. Huh?
Nowhere near.
Well, near somewhere in the vicinity. Maybe not on the mini map.
The other side of the track.
Watching from Caterham's fucking pit. I don't know.
It's a shame they don't show P1.
Gap to P1, yeah, it should be there at the end of the lap, maybe, I don't know. No, I don't.
It didn't show this time around.
Well, then fucking pass Kobe. No, you're not gonna pass him like this.
That was a bit of an optimistic move.
Yeah,
See,
10 laps to go. This got really interesting. We know Kobayashi is running to the end with these, I'm gonna guess. We know that Bortz'z kind of has the pace on him, sort of, but I think is a bit too eager to get a second place back. We know that there is a car who's he's gonna lap now, and it's Bruno Senna again. We know that Weber is about to make a move, and it's gonna stick. No, although that was one fishy overtake, and I think it actually did that just. No, the cars in the back on the minimap seem to be a bit weird about this. Where's Grosjean?
I thought he was up there,
You think that's Grosjean? Maybe, I don't know.
next in line.
Well then, why is Kobayashi so goddamn quick? Like I think he's closing down on the leader. If Grosjean pitted, came out on fresh softs, or the super softs. Well, for now, I think the most important thing for Bortz'z is to hold off Weber.
Yeah,
Because,
keep the podium.
you know, I don't think it's I don't think it's working out with the whole reeling and Kobayashi thing. I think we're in that part of the race where the AR cars are magically quicker than him. And how's that fuel doing, Andrew?
It's a very
And-
good question.
Huh?
So that is a very good question.
And there goes Weber again.
Trying
Second.
to create a gap. He's running
That
full red.
does work for Weber. Is he gonna take him back? He should, but
Well, this
okay, that's blocking.
This is gonna get interesting. This is gonna get very.
Good overtake, but that was some blocking. Now Weber and Hamilton are right on his ass, fighting each other.
This is
That
gonna
could
get.
be good. Could be really bad.
And all the cars behind are on the lead lap.
Yeah, he's not gonna get P2 back.
Yeah,
Only if Grosjean sticks it into a wall somewhere.
for Kobayashi, and it looks like my prediction's gonna fall flat. Weber trying to take Bortz'z on the inside. Bortz'z gonna defend. Nothing new there.
Yeah, but he's gonna do that nothing new thing 8 more times.
They're gonna have these pit lane scrap like every single lap now. And in the end, it's Weber who has the DRS on the last lap, just like Massa did in the real Grand Prix.
The car ahead is running on the prime tyre. We have an advantage here.
And there we go, fuel -2 laps. So
Oh, that's a disaster. But at least he's leaning on every non-straightaway I'm gonna use, or even on straight. Is he gonna? Yeah, he's lean on this trail because Weber is not close enough. Wonder how things are going at the front. Now Weber is close enough, but not gonna make a move. This is not gonna be a fun remaining rules for. Doesn't matter at this point. Matt.
Do any damage, of course, but
Yeah.
that was interesting.
That's pretty much why it doesn't matter. And wow,
Whoa, Webbo!
that's a rocket, right there. But he brakes way too early, and I think Bortz'z had to lay off the. Oh, it's gonna make it very tough to bust him right back. Ooh, no. I don't think this is happening.
There goes.
Where's he gonna
podium.
gain back the time? There's no way. And does he even have the pace to hold? As now Alonso is in 5th, which means Hamilton is in that whole group.
Hamilton, Button should be there. Paris is probably there
Button
as
should
well.
be there. Button broke his front wing, didn't he?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he broke his front wing on the back marker. That
Very nice sector 1 from Andrew, but I think the straights are what's really going to do him in. Not even allow him to be in DRS range at the moment. Okay, we go through this chicane. And yep, I can barely see Weber at this point. And Alonso is having a look. Six laps to go, 4th. Not sure if like this. I don't think the strategy went wrong so much. I'm not sure what quite happened.
it was a penalty. That was the big thing that did him in.
Right, yeah, that was pretty much it.
It looks like the car ahead is
Taking the outside of Alonso, ooh, that was a bit cheeky.
Ah,
I like how they introduced something.
look at the train. Look at the train of cars.
It's like
I mean-
Monaco.
Yeah, it is exactly like Monaco.
But there was a train in Monaco?
Yeah.
Heike.
Oh yeah, behind Heikki, but not behind Bortz'z. Nobody was even
I was
close to
talking
Bortz'z.
real F1, not.
Yeah, behind
Oh,
Webber.
oh.
The last 2 laps he was driving around like with a train of 6 cars. It was Weber, Rosberg, Alonso, Vettel, Hamilton, Massa. Something like that.
Something, yeah, like that.
Again, Fernando having a look, and it's not going to work. Weber now 4 seconds ahead, so yeah, that will be really just now relying on somebody ahead to pit.
Using all his curves on this straight, just
See
Yeah.
all the curves.
And he didn't even let Fernando make the first move. That's good.
Yep, Fernando is faster than you, but he's
Oh, and I think Fernando actually might have broken something in that.
what makes
Or
you
did? Huh?
what makes you say
He
that?
got really, really close, and then he was really, really far on the straightaway, and now, look,
Oh, you might be right. He might have.
and now there's a little, it's like 2 cars, yeah, overtook him. Now Hamilton is actually in 5th. I think Fernando lost his front wing in that little,
Love
Ah.
pushing at the wall.
yeah, although either he's keeping with the pace or everybody else has overtaken him at this point, but Bortz'z can breathe alright for the next lap or so before the inevitable wrath of Hamilton catches up to him and he has to do this all over again. 6 seconds behind Weber now, Hamilton closing in. Yeah, I think this is Alonso who's holding up the rest of the group. And I'm guessing he'll be pitting at the end of this lap. Well, either that or he's behind Hamilton. There was just a messy overtake. Is anybody pitting there? No.
Nope.
no.
Well, then Alonso's 6th. And in real F1, he finished this Grand Prix 5th. Hamilton won. .5 behind Weber, Hamilton closing in, not by that much, because whoever's behind is bothering him or not, I don't know. I cannot see what's going on there. There's no fucking replay feature. Like, you know, you would love to have all of those moments. Like, actually see what happened to Alonso, but no.
Have a broadcast studio, you know, where you guys can tune in and one person controls the camera and all that.
Yeah, something like that.
Picture in picture. But no.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours of footage, but only allow. And by the way, that's Hamilton through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hamilton.
Well, that's
Alonso wasn't 6th, and now Alonso's going to be 6th. So Hamilton did use that to his. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. So if he doesn't do the move in Sector 1, which I don't think he will, P5 is the best he can hope for.
well with Alonso that close.
Well, maybe he can break his front wing after all. That's how I've won some of my races in F1 2011, at least.
Oh lord.
What, I would end up brake testing the AI people because I was just much earlier braking because I was racing in Caterham too. In the end, they just magically got a lot quicker than I. It happened. Also, the game doesn't punish you for it at all.
Also,
So.
the fuel's at optimum.
Finally.
Barely, just barely.
It won't help him catch Hamilton, will help him defend against Alonso on the straights at least. That's good. Yeah, Alonso is closing in, but he isn't, like, that won't be enough to even have a look.
Or it needs to stop getting on the grass.
Okay, there. Okay, 2 laps now. 2 laps, and I think Alonso's move was compromised there by Bortz'z, so now whoever's in 7th is going to give him trouble. The next lap, at least, I'm guessing. Did it show Kobayashi in third for a second?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
He was either in third or in first. If in third, then Weber caught him, which could be.
True.
Or he pitted, which also could be. If in first, then oh my goodness. And that goes Fernando's front wing.
Yep.
I told you so. I told you so.
Oh my.
I
You watched this race before, didn't you?
He did.
No.
Previewed this.
I did not preview this. I'm serious. Absolutely, this could happen with the way Bortz'z has been defending. You know, if he messes up one of the corner exits, there was nowhere for Fernando to go. There was nothing really Bortz'z could have done differently. The AI is a bit overzealous when it comes to things like that, which is like the only thing they're overzealous about in this game. So yeah, Fernando's still holding on, even though I'm sure I saw bits of
there.
red.
Somebody spun.
Oh, Jesus! Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, that's Weber. Gone.
Weber.
Weber.
McGrath.
And this is the final lap too. Wow.
He
Yeah,
pulled the
that's-
pedal.
It's a good Canada. Bortz'z wasn't screwing with us
For once.
for once. Yeah. At least I'm not fucking asleep by the end of this whole thing.
True, like Bahrain. or Spain.
Yeah.
Or that was actually it.
Yeah.
So now, can Bortz'z do it one more time? Can he hold the Australian bastard going down the straightaway? We shall
Thanks.
see.
Oh,
Is it
of course.
gonna be the
Oh,
Australian bastard?
all
Like,
purposes.
oh, it is gonna be the Australian.
Kurt,
Who's it
you're
gonna be? It's
freaking
gonna be.
up.
Is it gonna be Alonso or Button who's gonna be sick? Because they're really close by now. Romain Grosjean takes victory, which means Kobayashi's second.
And that's
Now-
the only time that will ever happen is in the virtual world.
Sure. You 2013. In fourth. Finished second or above. Failed. Wow. Sure have
Okay.
expectations of your drivers.
Oh my.
Okay, and it's Mark Webber, 5th. Fernando Alonso, 6th. Jenson Button, 7th. Sergio Perez, 8th. Kimi Raikkonen, 9th. Sebastian Vettel, 10th. Schumacher, 11th. Pastor Maldonado, 12th. Felipe Massa, 13th. Paul Di Resta, 14th. Nico Rosberg, 15th. Nico Hulkenberg, 16th. Bruno Senna, 17th. Heikki Kovalainen, 18th. Timo Glock, 19th. Pedro De La Rosa, 20th. And not finished, Vern, Ricardo, Pick, and Karthikeyan.
Oh.
Well, that was an interesting race.
It was an interesting race. And now Bortz'z is third in the championship. He did beat Alonso to the finish line, so that's good. You know.
All things considered.
Yeah, if he's puts in races like these, he still has a shot at this because this is very scattered shot.
Yeah, there haven't really been many consistent results over the season. It's been kind of all over the place.
Funnily enough, 17 points for Vern, 0 points for Ricardo.
Hmm.
Ouch. Well, yeah, Caterham can only really hope for points from one driver there. And 72.
Yeah, from Heikki, right?
Fifth. Wow.
Yep. Well, we got 20 seconds left. That was
What
a fun
did you
race.
do, man? Finished 4th in a Caterham. You
I know.
suck. Sorry. I'm sorry. Get the camera out. I'm sorry. Out of here. No, you can't watch this. Can you imagine if Caterham actually reacted
You guys
that? Fuck. The video